Hi everyone. Ooh. Hi everyone, welcome back to Souls in Search. I still need to find a better place, but for now, we got to use what we have. And maybe that's the message for today. We just have to start where we are and continue building and not letting ourselves get too caught up on things needing to look or be a certain way. Okay. So with that said, my friends, let's see what your spirit guides have what message your spirit team has for you here. And yeah, I'm excited to get started. Let's see, how do we start? What do we start with? I guess we can start with one of these. I'm picking up stress, to be honest. Feel like some of you are feeling overwhelmed and feeling stressed. And I understand there's a lot of things going on in the world right now that is stressing a lot of us. So hang in there. Oh, I'll take this one. Okay. What do you feel? Stress. That's what came up. So what do you feel? Stress. It seems like I'm seeing her hold here an orange and an apple. And what's interesting about that, and then there's the moon on top of her, not the moon, I'm sorry, the earth in the corner there, if you can see. So it seems like there's either a choice that you need to make or that you feel like you're weighing your options is what I think you're doing right now. Seems like you're weighing your options to see um what is right for you right now. Let's pick two more cards of here. I love this deck so much. Again, it's called Sacred Rebels. Alana Fairchild is the author, and it's just, I don't know, I just feel really connected to it, and it's like I feel like this is my ancestral deck. So let's see. What do you feel? And I think that's a good question for you to ask yourself right now and just totally be honest with yourself with what comes up and don't run away from it. Don't be afraid to sit with it, even if it feels uncomfortable, right? I guess I'll share this story with you guys. I quit my job a year ago and it's been was the best decision that I made just for my own mental health and my own sanity. But it's been now close to a year, and now I'm reevaluating what I want to do with my life. I know that there's bills are coming, and so, some of you can be feeling that too, that as much as we want to be creators and love what we do, sometimes the burden and the responsibility can be a lot. So I am just reevaluating right now what's the best circumstances for me and how do I want to feel at the end of the day? At the end of the day, how do I want to feel? And I know one of the things that I don't want to feel is financial burden or stress. I want to have peace in my life to be able to create and do the things that I want. And I think some of you have to be really honest with you about um whether the career you're in, the relationships you're in, especially, as we start this new year, how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel? How do you want your day to day to feel? And at the end of this year, what do you want to look back and feel? So like me, I want to look back to 2026 and say, yes, like I was able to get myself out of debt. I was able to launch the course that I wanted to. I was able to teach the things that I wanted to teach. I was able to grow my channel. I was able to fortify some of my important relationships, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I think the message is going deep and figuring out what you feel so that you can then start making decisions that work best for you. All right, split the deck. And we're gonna choose this one. Oh, I love this. The next card that we got was What You Want Wants You. Sorry, drop this. What you want wants you. So I'm, and it's interesting that both, so I feel like right now you're going spiral. There's something that you're going spiral about, and the only reason why I say that is because I'm, I'm, focused on like how this is going like in a spiral and how she's looking up. Um, so I feel like there's something that you are spiraling about. And again, it's like what decision to make. And you're feels like you're a lot in your head right now thinking about what the right direction is for you. But know that whatever it is you want, it also wants you to. So if you're looking for peace, peace wants to find you as well, right? So I know it's easier said than done because you're like, yeah, if it wants me, why isn't it here? And I think it's all back to what do you feel and digging into that and figuring out what do you feel so that you know what you want and then you can attract the thing that wants you to. I hope that's making sense. Yes. And it's interesting that in both cards, the women are looking up. So I'm almost feeling connect with your higher power, connect with your higher self, with God, with source, with your angels, who whatever it is that you, I mean, this is a spiritual channel, right? So if you're here is because you believe in a higher power and however you want to name that higher power, but you know that there's something bigger, there's a bigger force out there. And I feel like it's asking you to make sure to connect with it because what you want wants to find you too. All right, let's get one more here, Spirit, please. Oh, of course, my owl was gonna come back. And if you've been listening to my other videos, you know that this is the owl community. We're full of wisdom here. If you know, owls symbolize wisdom. And so here it says, defend to the end the worthwhile. Isn't it interesting that we've gotten what do you feel? What you want wants you, defend to the end the worthwhile. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. What you want wants you to. And I know that you might feel right now overwhelmed and distracted. Okay. That came up. All right. So you might feel overwhelmed and distracted. So I feel like you have to figure out how to anchor yourself back to how you feel so that you know what you want and then you can attract that. It's important for you to defend what's worthwhile because what's the point of living if you're not following the thing that you want to pursue. I mean, like we are here, we're creators. We're here to create whatever that means to you. We're here to create a better life. We're here to create art. We're here to create love. We're here to create whatever it is you want to create. It wants you to create it because it wants you to. So that's how we are starting the message for today. So like I said, owls can be significant. Um, Oranges, apples, earth. Um, feel like there's like a lot of air, a lot of like the air elements. So you can be, anything associated with the air signs, Libra. Libra is the only air sign that I know that's coming up right now. But if you're an air sign, you would know. All right, let's get some tarot cards to clarify what these cards. Oh, whoa, shoot, that flew. Okay, let me just get it. Usually I wouldn't, but I feel like I want to. So, what do you feel with that came the world? And I'm seeing here, so birds could be significant, either an eagle or a hawk, a lion. Lions could be significant. I know this is not a deer, but it looks like one, so deers can be significant. I'll show you the card. Um, Mother Earth, Gaia. Just calling out symbols in case someone resonates with anything that I'm saying. you know that this message is particularly important for you. So with the world card and what do you feel, which is funny that it um what do you feel is the card number is 9. And you guys know in numerology, last year, 2025 was a 9 year, meaning ending of cycles. It was also the in the Chinese zodiac, the year of the snake. So a lot of shedding, a lot of letting go. And with this card, the world, it's almost like a cycle is coming to an end. Um, and maybe it's that cycle of feeling that you can't have both, right? I mean, with the orange and the apple, it's like, where do I go? What should I do? Maybe you don't have to choose. Maybe it's you can pick a direction and build on that. I'm just getting that you don't have to choose. You don't have to choose. And if you do, choose what you truly what truly is that calls to your heart. Um So with this card, what you want wants you. Ace of Cups came out, a lot of water, a lot of overflow of abundance. So for me, it's just saying what you want wants you too, and whatever it is that you want is going to make you very abundant. Like whatever it is that you are, whatever is that fear that you're balancing and that you're figuring out, like, well, but do I want this? Do I want that? Whatever it is that you decide, or whatever direction you decide to head, it's going to be very, very abundant. I mean, you're going to be, it feels like it's going to make you very happy. You're going to be very satisfied. And I say that because of, I'm attracted to the sun in the back right here, come in the back of this cups, which, the sun is the sun. It illuminates everything. It nourishes us in so many ways. So, um, lily pads could be significant. Um, yeah, Mother Earth for sure. I'm being attracted to a lot of like the the imagery of the mountains and with this man over here. I feel like, this could be for someone who's really connected to Mother Earth, or Mother Earth is asking you to connect with her to help you ground yourself and to help you ground yourself so that you're able to make decisions that benefit you, and so that you're not making decisions based out of fear, but of true groundedness and true purpose, whatever the purpose is for you. All right, so let's see what comes out with Defend to the End, the Worthwhile. So it's funny that with Defend to the End, the Worthwhile, the Four of Swords came out. Which to me, seeing her here, with the sword is yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful, I love how all the cards were so specific to the message that we were speaking, that I started with, because they are clarifying every card. And with this Defend to the End, the Worthwhile, and her, having her sword, it's you have to stand up for what you believe in. You have to stand up for what truly matters for you. Because no one's going to defend your dreams. You have to defend them yourself. All right, let's see what else Spirit has for us. We're gonna get some more cards to continue to clarify the message and see if there's any deeper meaning that wants to come out. So, this cycle that you were in, that you just closed, I feel was like a very long one. With this card right here, I feel like it was a very long road of you closing out emotions and maybe feelings that weren't serving you anymore. And now you have the options. And now you have an option to decide what direction do you want your life to head towards. Because here with the world card, with that ending of this 9 year cycle that we just closed in 2025, it's it's almost saying, yeah, you can go any direction you want. All right, let's see what comes up with the Ace of Cards, with the Ace of Cups, I'm sorry. Which, if cups is emotions. So there's like a lot of emotion coming up in this message. I almost want to say like don't, because I was, as I'm shuffling, it's almost like I want to pull a card, and I had to slow myself and say, no, 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 don't rush, wait for the message. Wait for the message. So it's almost like spirit is saying, hold on, wait for the message because the message is coming to you. Like you don't have to rush. You are in the right path. What you want wants you to. So with this one, it says tiptoeing. And what I'm feeling with this one, it's like you're tiptoeing around what you truly want. It's like, it's like, do I really want this? Do I want that? Like it seems like your energy is very scattered and you are tiptoeing around your true desires because maybe deep down you feel that the thing that you want is unattainable. But I'm here to tell you that it is. It is. Yeah, and this message is for me too, because I'm in the same boat. Remember, you are a reflection of me, I'm a reflection of you. And I can resonate with this that, it's like you want to make sure you are not making the wrong, it's like you're afraid of making the wrong choice. And at some point you have to make one, because if not, then life will make one for you. And so and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. Oh, we got with defend to the end the worthwhile, and with the Four of Swords, light bulb moment. Um, Light bulb moment with defend to the end the worthwhile. Whether maybe this is a confirmation for someone that whatever it is that you suddenly realized, or whatever it is that has you inspired, um it's worth defending to the end. Like don't think that your ideas aren't good enough. Don't think that what um what you're trying to pursue is impossible. It's gonna take courage. It's gonna take um some strength from you, because I'm feeling like this is what you want is something that it's never done before around you. Like it doesn't seem like you have a blueprint to what it is that you're trying to create. And I could understand how this can be very scary, right? When you don't know, when you know you want something, when you can vision it, when you can feel it, but you have no idea how to get there. And sometimes you can even question your sanity into thinking like, what who am I to think that I can create these dreams or these things. um I don't have the skills, or I don't have the whatever story it is that we tell ourselves. And I think that's what we need to really work through. I think we're all, now that I'm saying this, um I think we're all unbelievably amazing storytellers in our mind. And we don't realize that we can actually change the story that we tell ourselves. And when we do that, when we change the story, our whole life changes, because now the story is one aligned to your true purpose, to your heart, to the thing that that is going to make you wake up every day, even on the days that you don't have strength to. But when you find that thing that is just lights you up and makes you feel like, oh, this is what I was born to do, I can't imagine a better feeling than that. I'm gonna take a few more cards from just to close this part of the reading from the Akashic Records Oracle cards, and then we'll do a few more cards and see what else Spirit has for us. All right, Spirit, any other messages that want to come out for this collective today? I'm just hearing again, don't rush. Take your time. I know that that sounds scary, especially if you felt stuck or stagnant for a while. You can be thinking to yourself, how much more time do I need? Like, what is it that, but remember, everything is divine timing and it's not in our time. Sometimes spirit and God is God is working behind the scenes trying to position things for us so that we can step into what we want. Because remember, what you want wants you too, but it's we got to trust the timing. And that's the I hate when they fall. Let's see what came out. So we have compassion. So what do you feel? So with the what do you feel role, we got compassion, which I think it's such a beautiful card to um I love that this card came out because we truly have to have more compassion for ourselves. I mean, especially this last decade has been really hard for a lot of us, like the pandemic and everything else that has happened in the last couple of years has really shaken a lot of us in and has stretched us in so many ways, physically, emotionally, mentally, that it's easy to compare and to say, well, why am I not here? Why am I not there? Why am I not doing this? Like, why is it that other people can do this and I can't? Like, why am I so stuck? Have some compassion for yourself because it is a long road and life can sometimes be so unpredictable and so I don't know why I'm hearing cruel. And it's not a word that I usually use, especially to describe life, because I think life is just so beautiful. But I also have to be honest with, I'm the vessel right now, and if that's the word that is coming out is because someone out there feels that life has been very cruel to them in the last couple of years, and I could understand that. I could understand feeling like being cornered and feeling like, but Jesus, like when am I gonna get a break? When why can't I just have a chapter in my life where I truly just feel at peace and in flow and that things are working for me and that I don't have to continually push and beg and defend. We want to be able to let things come to us. At least I do, right? At least I don't want to have to force things anymore. And yeah, so you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaker, a bully, or a horrible friend to yourself, be loving, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Because remember, you are your number one. You should be your number one priority, no matter what. Whether you have kids and a family and all that stuff, you should always be your number one priority. Of course, things life is going to happen and sometimes we're going to have to give and take, but at the end of the day you should always do what's best for you. Woo, I love that what with what you want wants you. Remember that we got with that the Ace of Cups and the tiptoeing, we got break free, which I think it's just so awesome how spirit, like the message is pretty clear. Um break free from this tiptoeing, break free from thinking that you can't have the life that you want, which clearly spirit is saying here that you can be very, very, very abundant. um if you let yourself just be free. And so let's see what the card says. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live an authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Awesome. And then with defend to the end, let's see what we get here. Okay, I'll take this one. Soul's Whisper. Oh, I love this. I really love this because I just feel that the cards that come out are always just like it always fascinates me how just spirit always confirms the message with just how the alignment of the cards and how they come out. And I think it's just always a beautiful confirmation that God is here and that this message is for someone. So with Soul Whispers, it says your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you towards your authentic path. It's guiding you to your authentic path, authentic path, and it's worthwhile defending. Your your desires are worthwhile defending. Like, why not? Why shouldn't you be able to live the life that you want? Why shouldn't you be able to, find joy and peace and fulfillment in life? It shouldn't have to be hard all the time. Um, all right, let's get a card from You Are Not Alone and see what else wants to come out. Just one card, Spirit. Thank you. Woo. All right, so we got the unknown holds gifts wrapped in silence. The unknown holds gifts wrapped in silence. Feathers could be significant. Again, we have a little owl right here. My little owl was coming out. And then we have a wrapped gift. So something's about to be unwrapped. Something's about to be unwrapped, and I think it's really going to surprise you in so many ways. Um, and maybe the gift is not necessarily a um material one. Maybe it's a sudden realization. And I say that because with this card, Soul's Whisper, it says your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you in the quiet moments. And again, this one says the unknown holds gift wrapped in silence. So I think that this has to do something with you meditating, journaling, having having some quiet time to yourself, maybe going to the park, maybe going into nature, hiking, something. But there's something that spirit wants you to receive, and it will be and you'll receive it in the quiet moments. So that's for someone out there. Honestly, I feel like that's for all of us. We can always receive gifts from God, from the divine, from source when we are connected to it. And I think in all of one of the things that I'm seeing in the cards here is the two ladies again looking up, and it's like look up, look to God for divine inspiration, look to God for guidance, look to your spirit team and angels to help you find strength in whatever it is that you need the strength for, right? Whether it is to break free from a relationship, whether it's to break free from a limited mindset, whether it's to break free from something that's holding you back that no longer serves you in this next chapter in your life and this new cycle that we're all embarking in. I think silence and prayer, meditation, yoga, whatever it is that you do to connect with spirit, I feel like that is really one of the message, what I feel like the core of this message is. Like God wants to give you what you want, but you have to believe it and you have to go for it and you have to just hold divine timing. And that one's hard, my friends. I'm working on that too, on just knowing that the things that I want wants me to, but it's not at my time, it's at God's time. So, all right. We'll take a few more cards and we'll almost end this reading. I hope that whoever's listening is taking something from here and then you break free from whatever is tying you down. Like we shouldn't like it's getting old. That's what I feel like saying. It's getting old. Whatever it is that like is holding you back is getting old. It's corny. I don't even know. Do we use that word? I feel like using it. It's corny. Like it's just oh, I think if you're listening to this, you're to the point that like I'm over it. I'm over it and I want better. And I think this is where breakthroughs happen. When we're over it and when we decide like this can be life. I want something better for myself. Why can't I have something better for yourself? I'm going to defend what I want till the very end because then what is the purpose of living, you know? And so from the moon deck, I got this card, number 4, which I love that this card came out. It tells me that my angels are here supporting me in this reading and connecting with your spirit team, with your angels to hopefully bring into this space someone who needs to hear this message. The rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. Which brings me back to what we were talking about, right? Especially seeing like nature in the back and her looking up. You see how she's like and it's funny how the breath is like a little spiral to very similar to this to this card right here, which could either be like I said in the beginning, you can be spiraling or right because there could be someone could resonate with that or you are being asked to connect to the higher I was going to say to the cosmics, not sure why I was going to say that, but to God, to the universe, connect with and connect with nature. I get nature keeps coming up for me too. There's something about nature here that someone needs to go and connect with nature. Okay. What else do we let's get an angel number to close this reading and we will wrap it up. Let's see what. Oh, okay. So we have, oh no, spirit, that's too much. Can we just get one card, please? One card, please. It's again the no rushing and the slow it down so that you can hear yourself, so that you can hear yourself think and then make decisions that are most appropriate for you. Because when we're currently living on the go and in chaos, we make decisions sometimes that are not in our best interest. So for someone here, you need to slow down a bit. Okay, so the card that came out was none other than 682 Bravery. You are supported to be you. Your angels reveal their affirmation that it takes courage to live life differently. They fill you with their support to live life bravely as you authentically are. Make a mental list today of the things you have feared being yourself. Think of a small way to confront one of those fears now. I want to say that last part again. Make a mental list today of the places you have feared being yourself. Think of a small way to confront one of those fears now. Wow. I love that this card bravery came out because it just resonates again with defend to the end, the worthwhile. And in order for you to defend to the end what's worthwhile, your desires, your dreams, your passions, your creativity, your sense of purpose, you have to be brave. Only the brave are rewarded. And with that, my friends, I am closing this message, sending you so much love, so much compassion, and may peace be with you. Till next time.